Howdy Ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be doing a team by my friends Jordy VGC and Evan. Evan's been featured on the channel a few times. I don't think I've featured Jordy directly, but I did play his Sylveon Boomburst team, so that's really cool. Today, we will be playing kind of a play on the Annihilape Maushold combo, or the Annihilape Whimsicott. You know, those kinds of things that we've been seeing that we're doing really well. Originally, I wanted to do the team that Aaron Zhang recently featured, that won that large grassroots online tournament, but I was kind of like, well, Aaron Zhang already did it, so I don't particularly need to, but this is kind of a play on it, which another version of it, which I thought was really cool, and uses some Pokemon we don't normally see, so I really wanted to give it a go. So let's go ahead and take a really quick look. The first thing we have in here, which is really the odd one out, is Hisuian Electrode. So Hisuian Electrode and Base Electrode have 150 base speed, so they are the fastest Pokemon in the regulation. However, they're kind of bad, so nobody uses them, and that also means that nobody really calcs for them. So they're faster than Dragapult, which is normally the speed calc that you want to do. So it's actually really cool because even if something's scarfed, Hisuian Electrode is most likely still going to outspeed it because they're not trying to creep it. So it comes with Bullet Seed, Taunt, Electro Web, and Chloroblast. Bullet Seed is to proc the Annihilape, which we'll talk about in a minute. Taunt is just great utility. Electro Web to slow your opponents down even more. And then Chloroblast if you just need to get a big burst of damage really quickly. It's basically a Grass-type Steel Beam. So you do it, but you lose half your HP. If you have less than half HP, you will get KO'd. So it's just there in case you really, really need to deal a lot of damage to something. Max Special Attack, a lot of speed, and just a little bit of HP. Most likely just enough speed to like outspeed everything else that you need. It is timid, so that would be my guess. I didn't look at the numbers specifically. I just knew that it was going to be faster than almost anything else. We have Choice Scarf Annihilape, Tera Stellar, max attack, 164 speed, most likely to be 1 speed point slower than a Hisuian Electrode, which is really smart. Normally, if you want to outspeed Dragapult, you need 144 speed Jolly. Now it's 164, so it's going to be even faster than opposing Scarf Annihilapes. With Rage Fist, Close Combat, Shadow Claw, and U-Turn. I think this set is super cool. I really like it. I talked about it a little bit throughout the video. The only thing I would want to change on this entire team is that I totally understand why you would put Tera Stellar on Annihilape, so you can get that extra burst damage for both Rage Fist and Close Combat. But my issue there is that that fighting typing is really bad if they have a fairy type. And I know fairies aren't super common in the meta, but that's a really hard matchup. And especially if it's like Trick Room Fairy, you're really kind of cooked there. Otherwise, Annihilape would be doing super, super well. So I personally would, if you still want that offensive pressure, I would just make it Tera Ghost. It's like some other people doing. I think Kevin and I did that on a video together. But other than that, I think this team's great. I like this team a lot, and it's a ton of fun. We have Archaludon with an Assault Vest, Tera Grass, which you're seeing more now to counter Amoonguss. Lots of HP, little special attack, a little speed, slower than most other Archaludons I run, 20 speed. I'm sure that's to outspeed something. Evan will tell us in the comments. With Snarl, great tech, Electroshot, Draco Meteor, and Body Press. Again, because you don't have a Steel-type move on Archaludon, that's why I think you really want Tera Ghost on Annihilape instead of Tera Stellar. That would be the only thing, but if you had that Steel move, then I'd be a little more flexible on it. Focus Bash, Pelipper with Drizzle, and Tera Stellar, which we've been seeing a lot more in the meta lately. Max Special Attack, Max Speed, Timid instead of Modest, so you're going to outspeed opposing Pelippers, which is kind of cool. With Protect, Tailwind, Weather Ball, and Hurricane. Cool set. I like it a lot. You have Life Orb Overqwil, which we saw a little bit in Regulation G, make a return in Regulation H. With Swift Swim, Haze, Liquidation, Gunk Shot, and Throat Chop. Haze is really smart. You need it for Dondozo matchups for opposing setup mons. I think it's a really good choice, and the other three just go crazy. Tera Water, so Tera Water Liquidation in the rain that's Life Orb boosted, does a lot of damage. Sometimes, though, I still feel like the damage is a little less than I would like to see, but pretty good. If it had that like double stab, I think that would really take it over the top. And then finally, we have Miracle Seed Rillaboom, because the Assault Vest is taken up by Archaludon, with lots of attack, lots of HP, a nice little bit of special defense with Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Woodhammer, and U-Turn. Nothing there. I did notice that most of the time I am underspeeding opposing Rillabooms, which is fine. But if the opposing Rillaboom has enough offensive investment, the U-turn is going to do quite a bit of damage. So just be aware of that for opposing Rillabooms, your Tera Grass, so you can't Tera away from super effective U-turn damage, and you're going to take a lot, like greater than 50% from opposing Rillaboom U-turns. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, seems super fun. Evan, as I said, won a tournament with it. I had a blast playing with it, so let's just go ahead and hop into some battles. Okay, we have Hydreigon, Arbok. Whoa, okay. Milotic, Alolan Ninetales, Superior, Roaring Moon. Okay, so not a Regulation H team, but pretty dang close. Quite the team. This does make me think this is just someone's in-game team, but let's see what we can do. I have... They do have... I don't quite know. I think I can go ahead and lead the combo here. With this. And then I need something for Milotic in the back. Milotic and Superior kind of problems. Well, I guess I have Bullet Seed, so... Yeah, but that's not going to do very much. And I don't want to do Electro Web, but I do have Chloroblast on Electrode, so that should be fine. Oh, golly. Archaludon. I don't want to use Snarl. It's either... I think I might go Quillfish here for extra speed. And Gunk Shot. There we go. I don't quite know. This is going to be interesting. Jordy and Evan were quite quickened when they made this, and I'm not mad about it. I like the team a lot. There's a reason I'm featuring it on the channel. But let's see. Oh, I got a new trainer card. I used the shiny Munchlax I said I was going to do. I got it yawning. It's cute. I like Munchlax. So I have it tattooed on my calf. Okay. They are Intimidate, so I will get Defiant. So, I guess my thing is, does this thing have Volt Switch? It does not. Seed. I don't know what Arbok does, but it might Glare. That would be my thing, like... Okay. So, I'm actually happy to Close Combat and Taunt. There's no point in stacking Rage Fists here if I'm going to go for the Fighting type move. And they didn't have anything in the back that really wanted to take a +1. That's fine. So what does Arbok do? That's my question. Yeah, it fell for the taunt. Can't use my close combat. I am confirmed faster too. What does it do? Knockoff? I'm not that mad about that. Okay, wait a minute. I am no longer upset. Can this thing really do anything to me? No, like... I still expect myself to be faster. So, can I, like, Rage Fist Arbok? Who can they switch into? Nothing that wants to take... Oh gosh, I don't know what to do here. Do I just do the same thing again? Like... maybe? Electro Web? Let's do that. Okay, so they don't switch out. And I get the speed drop. We can go ahead and break up Close Combat you. Okay, so that's one down. I didn't want to get super fancy, but I thought maybe they would switch out there, or they would Tera Ghost, but I guess it doesn't normally run Tera Ghost Hydreigon. It's going to run like Tera Fire, Tera Poison, which that would have worked for the close combat. So, what next? Okay, so you're just going for knockoff here. We have Alolan Ninetales. I am +1. So, do I kind of want to do the same thing? I would anticipate this Alolan Ninetales to outspeed me. So yes, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Okay. Alright, but like, what's Arbok doing? I guess. I don't really care. And it's still taunted, isn't it? Yeah, for one more turn. So it can't glare me or anything. And if it hits me again, all it's doing is stacking my Rage Fists for me. Acid Spray, okay. Doesn't KO, though. But it will lower my special defense harshly, yeah. Shook off the taunt. Okay, you can glare me, but... I've got a pretty big lead here. I have +1, and I have 2 Rage Fist stacks. So which one's going to be more? It's by 50 per. So Rage Fist is 150. Close combat. So I would actually want to Rage Fist here. And Electro Web again. Who do I miss? That's not the one I wanted to miss. Okay, that's kind of bad. If I survive, I do survive. But this gives me an additional Rage Fist stack. So I'm actually kind of okay with this. Now it's 200. And I don't get frozen. This is +1, 200 base power Rage Fist. Yep, KOs. Okay. Oh, that was a crit. Did that crit matter? Maybe. Okay, Anaya in snow. And hit me again. And I survive. So... I'm actually happy to bring in Pelipper here, I guess. I know that Arbok is slower. Because it's now -3, and it's stuck that way. Who's coming in? Roaring Moon, which I would presume to be faster. Speed Booster? Okay. It could Protect, it could Tailwind. What I actually want to do here is... Rage Fist, Tailwind, I guess? Because then I can... Okay, so they've often protected Arbok's partner. And they can't KO me because I'm Sash. So if I can Tailwind, then I can go into Overqwil and I'll outspeed. They know what they're doing. They've done the same thing every time. Yes, okay. What am I on? I'm Terra Water on Overqwil. I'm actually going to kind of probably want to save that. Just to deal, because it does resist. So, but they still haven't Terra'd either? And I don't know what they would be. Terra Poison, Terra Ghost. If they Terra Ghost, that I have Crunch in the back, so... I'm actually going to just double in. Okay. My bet is Terra Poison. Like, when Annihilate goes down here, it's totally fine. Terra Flying... Okay, so you'll resist. Yeah, but that's fine. I'm going to outspeed next turn anyways. Still does 50%. Like, that's still pretty good. And presumably a bulky Rage... Yeah, you can Acrobatics me, dude. It's okay. Yeah. So, I'm probably going to want to rock... It'll just depend on what does the most damage, but I think it's pretty clearly Liquidation. Oh, how much does this Hurricane do? Not all of it, but that's fine. They can't win now. I don't think Roaring Moon will get Breaking Swipe, but that's not going to KO either of my 2 Pokemon. Actually gonna... My ceiling is nice, but you don't need to see all of it. There we go. Yeah, I think at this point I just Terra Water. I Liquidation. I Weather Ball. This is unnecessary, but it's not my team, so if people learn about it, that's... I'm kidding, Jordy Evan. I just wanted to... I mean, might as well over here, just use the Terra for the fun of it. If this was a tournament, I wouldn't Terra, but they would have open team sheet anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, and they don't even Protect. Boop. Bop. Nice. Okay. That was almost Regulation H, except for the Roaring Moon, which I do love as a Pokemon. Rage Fist probably won me the game, but I guess I probably could have guessed it was going to be... when I see those sets, I normally think of Terra Poison. But I guess, yeah, Terraflying Acrobatics is pretty common if you're going to do a more attack invested. You could even run like Dragon Dance if you want to get crazy with it. So that was fun. Really fantastic showcase of Annihilate plus Electrode, which is something I really wanted to do. So GG's to my opponent. Really cool team. I actually really wanted that Superior to come. I think Superior is super cool. I know Evan does too. And maybe Jordy. Hopefully y'all watch this. You can comment down below. Anyone can comment what you think of Superior. But let's do another one. Okay, Jeremy. This is not Regulation H. In fact, it's got 3 restricteds on it. Okay. Jeremy, it's the 27th. We're done. We're done with restricteds. I'm so sorry, man. I'm not playing this game with you right now. Anyways, I'm scarfed. I'm going to be faster. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Zamazenta is a little frustrating. I definitely want Pelipper in the back for weather control. And what do I want? Overqwil? Not Archaludon, I don't think. It's got... Yeah, there's too many things. I'm probably going to want Overqwil. Life Orb, Liquidation, Gunk Shot, Throat Chop, and Haze. It doesn't even have Protect. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm so sorry, man, but we're not doing this anymore. We're down. We're down to the Reg Z boys now, and it's a lot more fun. But I don't necessarily think... I have Haze, so I guess I can Haze away Zamazenta boosts, but... Ooh, it's unlikely. I'm just ready for the rank ladder to switch, personally. Yeah, Milotic Zamazenta. So it's base Zamazenta. I do have close combat, but what can they really do to me? Nothing. So like Rage Fist. You could be Coil. But actually, what can Zamazenta do to me right now? Nothing, right? Like, do I just Rage Fist Milotic? Like, I don't want it to coil up. I think is what I want to do. 2, 3, 4. Do I get a 5th one? No, I don't, but that's fine. Can't body press me. That does the whole thing. Okay. That's good. That's good. What do you do? Okay. So it's one of those teams. Okay. Koraidon comes in. Sure. Yeah. Okay, well that's 5. So I'm just gonna Rage Fist. And swap into Pelipper. Okay, yeah. It's one of those teams. That's okay. How much does this do? It is a +1 defense. But I've got 5 stacks. Almost. It does quite a bit. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Close. Okay. Your defense fell. I don't think they can KO me here, so I'm pretty certain I just Rage Fist again. Hurricane into Koraidon. Yeah, when it's a team like this, I mean, you go for the basic plays. I think maybe they were anticipating me to Protect there, but I'm Scarf. I don't have Protect. There's an Outrage. Okay, but you're locked into that now. And I'm confirmed faster. So in that instance, then I'll go into Overqwil, I guess. Sparkles. Who is Sparkles? Regidrago. Again, I'm confirmed faster. Actually, I'm faster on both ends here. So I'm happy to Rage Fist Sparkles. I guess I'll Gunk Shot Koraidon. This is actually kind of a problem here because I don't have anything super effective into Koraidon. I have to aim on an 80% accurate move. This is a 5-stack Rage Fist. Okay, cool. Sparkles goes down. I think that's GG's at that point. Outrage again into Overqwil. Not ideal. Oh, but it doesn't even KO. Okay. I should have guessed that. These probably aren't EV'd properly. That's kind of maybe the problem we get with something like this is that you never know what kind of team you're gonna get. So if the Tera Steel, I mean they're cooked either way, I'm faster, but you never know. And frankly, if I Terra Dragon, yeah. So this is an in-game team. I guess that from the Moonblast. But yeah, the problem here is that like if I only use like super competitive matches, I'd have like 2 or 3, and I do want a few more than that. But it seems as time goes on, we're getting a little bit better. But Jeremy, I'm so sorry. We are hijacking the casual ladder until September 1st. Then you can go back to your triple restricted. Good job, Jeremy. So I'm actually not going to say anything I said before. I'm going to take back. Probably just a child playing the video game. They're having fun. That's all that matters. So GG's, Jeremy. You did a great job. That is a really cool team. Let's go ahead and do another one. Okay, Theo. We have Arcanine, Ceruledge, Florges, which has, I think, one of the highest special defense stats in Regulation H, Garchomp, Murkrow, and Rotom Wash. So, interesting, cool team, cool team. Terra Grass there. They don't have opposing weather, so Pelipper is really good. But Rotom Wash is scary for that. They could also Tailwind. Oh, they could have opposing weather with Sunny Day. So I'll probably want to leave this in the back. I want to get rid of Ceruledge as quickly as possible. So I actually do think I want to lead you two. I want to lead Pelipper in the back, have Pelipper in the back. And then the question is, again, between Overqwil and Archaludon. Ceruledge could have close combat. And the ground typing as well. I'm Terra Water here. Yeah, this is hard to pick. I actually think I'm going to do our Archaludon, because I can Terra Grass if necessary. And I don't care about Intimidate as much as I do on Overqwil. It's kind of my thought. You could make an argument for either. In theory, you as well could make an argument for Rillaboom. My only fear there is that if it's Sunny Day Murkrow with Ceruledge, like Bulk Up or Swords Dance Ceruledge, you're in a tight spot. So I want to see Ceruledge and Florges. Okay. Do I Terra Water here? I'm Terra Stellar. Nope, that's the other team. Crap. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good, actually. Oof. Okay, who do I think they're gonna protect? Like... Ooh, this is gonna be hard. Let's go ahead and go for Florges, protecting a Ceruledge Protect. They could Shadow Sneak, but... Base 110 HP, 84 HP in here. I don't necessarily think they will... Okay, there's a Terra. Unless they're Terra Ghost. Terra Ghost Shadow Sneak, that would be bad. Terra Grass, okay. Okay. I have Pelipper in the back for that. That's really good. And they don't do Protect Florges. That's huge. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Yes, perfect. So in this instance, I want to take 5. That was a crit. Don't love that. But now I'll outspeed. This should take out Florges. Its special defense is really good, but its physical defense isn't, so that's nice. They could Bitter Blade, but that's a Fire-type move, I think. Swords Dance, yeah. Okay, that's something I maybe feared a little bit, but I'm not super duper worried about now. Murkrow, yeah, that's fine. I wish this Annihilape had a pivot. No, not Annihilape, it does. I wish Helectrode Hisuian had a pivot move, because they're definitely just going to Tailwind here. Like, so I kind of want to... The Rage Fist stack stay. Like, swap Pelipper. Do I want to swap Pelipper? I want to swap someone. We're not going to go for a fighting type move. Let's actually swap Archaludon here in case they set up this sunny day. It's not going to be my favorite thing in the world, but it'll be what it be. And I can go ahead and I can Electro Web. They're either going to Tailwind or they're going to Sunny Day. If they Bitter Blade my... Yeah, there's the Tailwind. I'm hoping they go for Arc here. Oh, I'm still faster. Jeez, Electrode's kind of cracked. What? It's still faster. I guess nobody's calking for it. But that's a -1 speed. That's really good. So now it's basically just got... Yes, okay, that is the ideal scenario. Yeah, Arc's going to kind of be a little bit of fodder here. My defense boosts, that's not really going to do anything. I doubt I'm going to be able to get this off, but let's go ahead, do this, and Electro Web again. Arc is probably going to go down here, but that's okay. Double connects, that's good. So Murkrow goes down. I needed that. Critical hit on Murkrow. That didn't matter. But now Ceruledge is neutral. Oh, it does go, but it missed. Oh, it doesn't miss. Okay. How much does this do? Enough. Enough. And you're going to go for Arc. That's fine. My Electrode. So I'm faster confirmed. Which is cool. Alright, this is going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to go back into Annihilape here. Who do they have in the far back? Rotom. Okay. I kind of want to go into Pelipper. Let's do it. Tera Stellar. Rage Fist. The Ceruledge. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Yeah, that Rotom's not great, but if I survive this turn, we're pretty good. They could Volt Switch, they could Trick. I'm not super certain on that. But I want to lower the damage of Bitter Blade as much as possible. I'm also curious how fast, if it is Choice Scarf Rotom, they bit this at 164, which is faster than Annihilape needs to be to outspeed Dragapult, so I still might be faster. You need 144 for that, Jolly, which it is. Shadow Sneak, do I survive? I do not, okay, GG's. That Tera Stellar was cool, but... Thunderbolt, I'm Sash here. Okay. My question is do they have Protect? Okay, that's good game. Good game to my opponent. Oof. Yeah, I forgot about Shadow Sneak. I thought maybe it would be like Swords Dance, Bitter Blade. Yeah, Swords Dance, Bitter Blade, Protect, Shadow Sneak makes a lot of sense. But we're kind of fried here. I can try. But I doubt it. We'll do this, I guess. Yeah, there's the Shadow Sneak. Does it KO? Probably. No, it doesn't. Okay, hold on. We've got something rolling here. Dark Pulse. And it doesn't even KO. Okay. Yeah, GG's to my opponent. A defensive Tera there would have saved me. Personally, and I do like a defensive Tera on Annihilapes in that instance, or a Protect, but it is what it is. I wasn't expecting the Dark Pulse. I thought they might be locked in. Because, yeah, I guess maybe Shadow Claw would be the other move they have, but the priority makes sense. Because normally a moveset like that's going to be like Swords Dance, Bitter Blade, Protect, Shadow Sneak, so I maybe should have anticipated for the Shadow Sneak better, but by that point I was kind of out of it. So GG's to my opponent. Fantastic game. Let's do another one. Okay. This is a cool team. This is a cool team, Butterbrowd. It is Garchomp, Talonflame, Tyranitar, Goldango, Bramblegast, and Glimmora. So I see Weather, so I'm going to want Pelipper. I'm attempting to see their Terragrass Archaludon answer. I don't see it. I don't have a ground type move anywhere. Nor, like, getting Toxic Spikes up is kind of fine. If I lead, like, Annihilape. Do I lead Helectrode at home? I kind of think I do. Like, I want to lead Annihilape, Archaludon, Overqwil, Pelipper. That's kind of what I want to do here. I resist Glimmora for both of them for a Meteor Beam. I'm immune on one to Sludge Bomb, and I resist with the other one. So Glimmora is really not a problem, and then I really do not care if I get Toxic Spikes up, because the other 3 remaining Pokemon are unaffected. So that's the thing I've been hearing is, like, if you're running Glimmora, everybody's scared to get those Toxic Spikes. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I do not care about these Toxic Spikes right now. Sent out Goldango and Garchomp, which is pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap into, well, I have U-turn, don't I? Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and U-turn out on the Garchompy. Terragrass Snarl. That's what I want to do. Slow down this Goldango a little bit. Do I want to go into Pelipper or do I want to go to Overqwil? That's kind of my question. More damage than I thought. No Rough Skin, no Rocky Helmet. That makes me think it's Clear, Amulet, Sand Veil. I'm anticipating not an Earthquake, because there's no Protect. So, I'm cool with this. Swords Dance. But they might Shadow Ball. That means it's not Scarf. It's probably not Specs. Critical hit on Garchomp. Do I take a hit? Okay. Doesn't do half. So here, Liquidation. I think this is clear. Liquidation, I do think that'll KO. Swap into Pelipper. I didn't take a hit, so I kind of wasted my Tera there, but that's okay. If they had went for a ground type move, I'm really kind of cooked. This makes me think it is Nasty Plot leftover. Well, there was no leftover. What's their leftover ceiling? I can't remember. I'll have to pay attention. So I'm like in the games today have been quite good. I'm very excited about these, but Garchomp is the bigger threat here. I have things to answer this Goldango later. Cool. And Garchomp's down. That was a huge threat. They can make it rain here if they want, but without a boost, I actually don't think it'll KO. They Shadow Ball here. That was quite a bit. But now I have Throat Chop for Goldango, so we're in a really good position here. Who comes out? If it's T-Tar, I will swap. I would expect it to be T-Tar, actually. But with how slow this Goldango is really slow. If Archaludon is outspeeding it, our Archaludon only has 20 speed, which is less than I run. So this has to be almost no speed investment Goldango. I would anticipate to be faster. So I'm happy to throw Chop Switch out. That was going to be such a good game, too. Come on, opponent. What are you doing? That's a little upsetting. That was going to be such a good game. I was really excited for that. Oh well. I had one other match that went really fast because it was an in-game team. I was trying to record another match instead of that one, but I'll probably just include both of these, and that'll basically make up the time for one match, is kind of my thought process on that. So just forfeit. Like, that game wasn't over. I could have thrown, but I did have a pretty clear, like, through line there. The following turn, I Throat Chop, switch out. Even if they protect, that's okay. They go for a ground type move, that's okay. Because then I can swap back into Pelipper, regain control. They hadn't Terra'd yet, so they could Terra Flying, but then Archaludon could come in later, as long as I keep Pelipper safe. I don't think that game was over. I think that game was going, still had plenty of time to go on. Like, there was just some reads we would each have to make, but good game to my opponent. Let's go ahead, and I don't know where I'm putting this in the video. Let's do it. All right. We have Whimsicott, Rampardos, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Archaludon, Annihilape. Interesting team. Rampardos? Okay. Normally you'd see that at a Trick Room comp, but I wouldn't think this. I actually think this is probably beat up Whimsicott into Archaludon and Annihilape. But that would make me think that their Annihilape is not Scarfed. The Tera Stellar on this, I'm really, really not in love with. I'm so sorry, Jordy and Evan, but I think a defensive Tera is far better for the Annihilape matchup here. I should say, I probably mentioned in the intro, but they did win a tournament with this, so obviously it's good enough. But yeah, I'm a little slump on that. That would make me also think there's no opposing weather. Whimsicott can't learn Rain Dance, so it's most likely Power Herb, Archaludon, or Iron Defense leftovers. Which is kind of a problem. Makes me not want to bring Rain. Like, I kind of want to go you and you. Yeah, oof. This is going to be hard, actually. I'm not really quite certain what this opposing team does. Like, you would normally see Rampardos on a hard Trick Room setup. So, oh, that's a cool trainer card, though. But, so is it like Scarf for Tailwind? I don't know what its base speed is. Yeah, so this is absolutely beat up strats. Tera Stellar, close combat. Chloroblast is what I have to do here. I have to do that. Oh, yeah, because this is a Final Gambit. There's no Final Gambit on this. You could Final Gambit Arc. But this is, you know, 252 attack. It's Jolly, it's not Adamant, so the Chloroblast is there to cover. It's like a big damage that hopefully can pick it up. Am I still faster? I could still be faster, actually. Nope. I do not survive. That is a speedy Archaludon. I was going to say that most of the time they opt for, again, they just go to outspeed Dragapult. They don't go to outspeed Helectrode, but they went to outspeed Helectrode. Oh, come on. That's okay. Oh, it's sturdy. That's okay. That's okay. I have Rillaboom in the back. So, I'm going to go Rilla. It's sturdy. Okay. It's going to be hard. I think I need to swap Annihilape into Archaludon. I think what I'm going to do here is clear, but what could come in? I can fake out. They have nothing to... Yeah. I'm actually going to Grassy Glide. In case they bring in like Rampardos or something. Yeah, so there's that. But not doing that would be bad. Rillaboom, that's fine. Better damage than I thought. This is what? Yeah, Miracle Seed. How much does this do? Nothing. Okay, and now we start accruing boosts. So I just need to keep Rillaboom safe here. Because it is my win con against Archaludon. So I'm actually going to go ahead and body press and U-turn Rillaboom. They can fake someone out, but who is it? I don't know. That's a good question. They could also protect with the Whimsicott. And if they go for a high horsepower, I'm already +1 defense. So it's not stab. This would have to be like choice band Rillaboom to do anything, but the fact that they swapped it hard out makes me think that it's not choice banded. If it is though, that was a good play on them. Okay, there's the fake out, which is fine. And a Moonblast. Doesn't even do 50%. Special attack drop does not matter. That's okay. Yeah, so there's a nice chunk of speed there. Okay. So now, nice chunk of damage. I lied. I'm a liar. How much speed? 28 speed. It is probably not faster, but I think I can survive another double up. I'm actually going to Snarl to break a Sash and go for the U-turn again. That's fine. Yep. No. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, I'm faster than Archaludon. Well, if they bring out Archaludon, we're good. The Snow Frolicker. Okay, just don't... Yeah, I was like, don't miss the Snarl. Okay, so that's okay. Posing... Yes. That's fine. And now I break a Sash, which is pretty big. Do they get back to max? Ah, yeah, they do. Okay. Your Tailwind petered out. But they bring back in Rillaboom. Okay. Wait, did they get us? I wasn't paying attention. I should have been paying attention. They haven't Terra'd yet either. I need to go here. Wait. No, they're Covert Cloak. Okay. That's fine. Body Press. Rage Fist. That's fine. I don't think a single... They should just Tailwind here? Okay, no, they're going for the Moonblast, but I don't think that KOs. And two Rage Fist should... And it does not do the deal. Oh, but it will next turn, because I'll get a boost. Okay. I'm still +1 defense. I'm actually going to double in here, because they might swap out the Wimmy. And they just protected. And Annihilape does resist both, but again, this is where I would really like a defensive Tera on Annihilape. Tera Rock. So they're going to go for the Rock Slide. But both Mons resist it. And I'm +1. Oh, I'm slower. Oh, well, okay, cool. 20 speed. Oh. I didn't expect that. So you're going to Moonblast me. It does about half. Dang, I was kind of hoping for the special attack drop. But now it's an additional 50 base power. It doesn't get the KO, but that's fine. I am faster. And they cannot fake me out. I am going to get Grassy Terrain back, which is cool. Gosh, okay, this is going to be close, but I think Archaludon can clutch this up. They should fake out. But I want to go ahead and Body Press here. Rage Fist here. Double in. There's that. I get another boost. Okay, does the Moonblast KO me? Nope. Okay, cool. I was like, Grassy Terrain healing is going to be essential here. All right. Good game to my opponent. Wow, some fantastic games today. Oh my gosh. Time is at 125? Okay. And from here, I think it's clutched up by Body Press. I Rage Fist again. But I think that's basically GG's. It was fine if I did get KO'd there because they couldn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, the grassy terrain healing was essential there. That was huge. Yeah, my only, like, they won a tournament with this, Evan did, so I'm not going to, like, I don't really have a lot I mean, it's kind of a gimmicky team, not really. It is a viable strategy in Regulation H, but dang, do I wish Annihilape had a defensive Tera, because that's still, like, there's not that many fairy types, but one good fairy type, and Annihilape's kind of cooked, and Archaludon doesn't have a steel type move, so you have Gunk Shot on Overqwil, but it's only 80% accurate. So yeah, that's my my only thing, is that, like, one fairy type on their team, and this team, like, all of a sudden really starts to struggle. So just something, and especially if it's Trick Room fairy types. I didn't expect Archaludon to outspeed there, but I would have been fine anyways, as long as they didn't flinch me to infinity. But good games to my opponent. Good game. All right, everybody, that is the team. Jordy, Evan, thank you so much for making this team. I'm glad I got to showcase some of the individual parts of it. I think the team is really cool. It's got a fun combination of Pokemon, and Hisuian Electrode is something you don't see really often, and is something that you're not really expecting. Most people won't speed creep for it. Most people speed creep for Dragapult, so that's really cool. I like basically everything about this team. I just only wish Annihilape, instead of Tera Stellar, had a defensive Tera, but I do think Tera Stellar is necessary for the Rage Fist. I think to KO Amoonguss, I think, is what Evan and Jordy calced for. But even in that instance, I think I just want to get rid of the fighting typing. So even a Tera Ghost, I think, would be really good, just to super power up those Rage Fists. At least that's kind of my thought on it, but Evan won a tournament with it, and I didn't, so I'm not going to say too much more on it. I think the team's really cool. I hope y'all liked the video today. 200 subscriber special should be coming up soon, and later this week I actually have a video with Jordy I think I'm going to post up, so really excited for that. I hope y'all are getting ready for Regulation H. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I hope everybody here has a wonderful day and that you know that you are appreciated. All right, peace!